My niggas get whatever they require.
We back. Catchin back. Episode. Episode 10. Got the one and only Jeff, Frankie in the building. Perez Virtual Fitness. So blessed to have y'all. Thank you for jumping back in. My boy Sergio in there. New Young Dolph is fire. I haven't heard that yet, but I will hear that. And you know my producer messes with Young Dolph, so don't get me started on that. Don't get me started. Like always, Catchin back. Episode 10. The one and only Perez Virtual Fitness. Like I said, Jeff, Frankie, thank you so much for stepping in, spending time with me.
Sorry.
I know that y'all got kickboxing in the morning, so like I said, I don't want to keep y'all too late. I don't want y'all turning up too much.
Yeah, my jabs will look sad.
I want to jump into it. Like I said, we're talking about y'all's virtual fitness company, Perez Virtual Fitness. For people that don't know, www.perezvirtualfitness.com. I gotta make sure I drop that before the JMO starts hitting. So that way I can make sure I get it right, you know? Speak to me about vegan life. That terrifies me. Now, now, when I first met Jeff, he was eating steak and beef and chicken and everything left and right. Okay, so but when I first met Frankie, I remember you were so into organic. That was a big word for you, organic, and that is a heavy word used at this household as well. We don't buy anything GMO.
Hell no.
Like, we don't go to fast food. If we're gonna eat at a restaurant, we got to consider it a pretty high quality restaurant in our eyes to think that they're getting the best quality, you know, foods and products possible. But for a lot of people that are so programmed, like every human being in the world is, to be a carnivore, to be a vegan is such a terrifying thing. Jeff, explain to people how you started to begin that process of becoming a vegan. Because to me, it sounds like Frankie was maybe a little bit more on that path in the beginning than probably you were. I would say it probably sounds like it was a lot tougher for you. Or I could be wrong. Correct me if I am wrong.
I mean, this last time that we chose to go vegan, I mean, it was basically my choice. You know, she didn't push me into it.
I jumped in after he did. I got sick of eating fish, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to be a vegan again.
Yeah. But, like, since I can't recall the last time I was sick, you know, so living this type of lifestyle, I feel like it just boosts your immune system, you know. Not many people will think that, you know, and they want to revert back to medication or let me take my allergy medication, you know what I mean? It's like, my medication is food, you know, real food, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've had like issues where I snore like crazy throughout the night, you know, I've had stomach problems before in the past, you know, so it's like, just eating real raw food sometimes, you know, that's really the cure to kind of help you get over those things. You know, a lot of people might not think so, but that's just the way I feel. I'm sure that we feel the same way, you know. So it's like, it's
now just explain to people real quick that maybe are lost. There's vegan and then there's vegetarian. These two are the same, or they're different?
Vegetarians will still consume dairy products, like byproducts of animals, like eggs and milk and cheese and ice cream, butter, yogurt, cottage cheese, all that stuff. Vegans don't take anything from animals.
Gotcha.
Only plant-based. So what's really cool is the time to become a vegan would be best right now and not 5, 6, 7 years ago, because 5, 6, 7 years ago, you couldn't get vegan ice cream, you couldn't get vegan butter, you couldn't get vegan milk, you couldn't get vegan anything. And now it's like steady and readily available with multiple different companies and multiple different flavors. I mean, there's gonna be some vegan things you're gonna try and be like, oh my God, that is sheet.
Real, okay.
And then there's gonna be some you're gonna be like, oh my God, why did I never have this before? And guess what? I don't got the bubble guts too.
So,
Yo!
let me tell y'all a great example. I was just telling my wife about this. Now, this was over, Jeff, at your parents' house where we used to hang out a lot. Loved your upstairs. God damn, the bar in your bedroom. Oh, man. Don't even get Corey Mack started on that setup. That's a balling setup. That's a balling setup. I remember we used to hang out there a lot. And there was this one time. Now, Frankie, you make some bomb cookies. And if the wife is listening, she already knows I've already given you your roses. You do make some bomb cookies. I remember these. Now, there could have been other things that influenced me in a certain way. Very hungry. I really enjoy those cookies.
That have been, Corey. What? Pray tell.
You know, I'm just talking about the Jamie. I'm just talking about the Jamie. Okay,
Are
so.
you sure that was the only thing?
But no, bomb. But there was a time you had me try some wheat pancakes that were awful. I mean, awful. I don't know how they were. I mean, terrible. Like, you were trying to push them on me, and I was like, no, I do not want those. Where's the chocolate chip cookies at? So I like what you said right now, giving people advice. So you would say being vegan was such a tougher thing 10 years ago, 2010, as opposed to 2020.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I still bake a lot, right? And I'll bake for my clients, and I'll bake for classes, and I'll bring them. And I never tell them that they're vegan or organic ingredients until after they eat it. And then they're like, oh my God, these are so good. And I'm like, I know. They vegan. And then, what? No butter? I'm like, and I'm like, and these are trainer approved. You can eat these and have less fat in your body. Their insulin levels and your liver's not going to go crazy trying to break down this sugar because of the type of sugar. I use coconut sugar. By the way, world, this is a gem I'm going to drop for you. Coconut sugar is the only sugar we have in this house. And coconut sugar, there is no crash. It's safe for people with diabetes. It has vitamins A, B, and C. It has zinc, magnesium, potassium. It's great for weight management. Yeah, man. Like, it's the only sugar on the face of the planet that actually provides nutrition and minerals.
Coconut?
Huh?
Does it taste like coconut?
No, it tastes very caramel, like kind of flavor, kind of brown sugary, more to speak. And also, it does less damage to the environment to process and create.
I like that. We got to save this damn planet because your children, my future children, they're not going to have fucking anything to live in if way. I like that. I'm time stamping right now because that's a clip I'm chopping up. For people that don't know about coconut sugar, they're going to know now. They're going to know now. We might have to go check that. Yeah, me and the wife might have to check that out.
It's 1-to-1 ratio. So whatever you use your white sugar for, like my cookie recipe, the original one that you used to have, it's called for 1 cup of white sugar and half a cup or a cup and a half of brown sugar. It's just all coconut sugar.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so white and brown sugar, it's the same thing. I wish you could be here because then you could have tried what I made just now. I made these date energy bars, and they
I see y'all with the energy bars. I'm telling you, I'm peeping everything you're doing. Both of y'all, I want to hear from each of you. Frankie, we'll start with you real quick. What was the toughest thing to give up going vegan?
meat.
A particular meat? Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Okay, so for my birthday, back when I wasn't a vegan, I would tell Jeff, all right, we're going to Chama Gaucho. We're not going to eat breakfast. We're not going to eat lunch. We're just going to show up at lunchtime and leave that on green.
Yeah. That's just...
Keep serving me meat. So we were there.
I'm having flashbacks. I'm having heat flashbacks right now. I'm getting warm. It's rough. It's rough.
Eating nothing all day just so we can like take all of it in. We wanted to try everything. Honestly, fish, I really enjoyed fish. I got tired of chicken. I also got really sick on chicken one time when I wasn't vegan. Yeah, it was the worst. Like I busted blood vessels in my face.
Jesus.
And in my eyes. And I was pregnant with Audrey. I thought I was gonna throw Audrey up out of my stomach.
Oh,
that's how sick I was. I was so scared. And so I was like, I'm not really a fan of chicken anymore. Like usually if something makes me sick, it burns me. Like it's a burn. It's a burn in my soul. So I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with you. You made me sick. So that's kind of, I do miss like my father-in-law, his dad. I miss his grilling. He could grill anything and I would love it.
Grilling. That's yeah. I think that's what I could see myself missing the most was some barbecue. Some grilling, and then also, you know, my family being from up north, me and the wifey spending so much time up there, I'm with you. Seafood, fish. Our anniversary was on Monday. I just want to celebrate real quick too. Yes, our 2-year anniversary was on Monday.
Happy anniversary.
It was a straight quarantine anniversary, but you know what? For so many people that just don't realize it, when you're in love, it doesn't matter what you do. It was spending time together. Even though it was quarantine day 145 on that day. So it's already been 145 days spent together, but we still made it special. We went to the pool. We got Cracker Barrel in the morning. We got pizza for lunch. And then we got wild fish for dinner. We hit every check that every box that we needed, we checked off every box. Jeff, what was the toughest thing for you, man?
Probably beef, man. I
Beef?
like brisket. I love brisket. I love steaks, ribeyes, you know.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, that was a long time ago. Like when we started at Spectrum, man, I was eating steak and eggs for breakfast every day, dude. That was it.
Good life. That's a good life, bro. My God.
It was a good day life, but then once I hit the bed, you know what I mean? I can't breathe, bro.
You know what's funny? I would love to touch on that because when me and my wife were working in restaurants, you know, you get 50% off, you know, the food there for your employee meal. You get free food sometimes. You get off at 11:30 at night. Whataburger's the first thing on the way home. And I can truly tell y'all that I used to feel sick when I woke up. I can truly say that now with the life that we live, with smoothies being my breakfast nowadays or lunch, a piece of just wheat bread with like we get the Central Market peanut butter, so it like has no sugar in it. It's literally like nuts just crushed up, like it's pure peanut butter. I used to feel sick to my stomach, man. For people that don't realize, some of y'all that are waking up feeling like shit in the morning, it's just an adjustment of your diet that can literally change that. That can go from 6 or 5 hours of sleep to like 8 or 9 hours of sleep like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. For sure.
Jeff, I remember too that you said the beef, and I knew you were going to say beef. I remember when you got your dog, I don't remember the name, but you were feeding him steaks. You were throwing him T-bones, raw T-bones, bro. Man, that's a good life. That's a good life. That's a good life.
Good food for Venice. She was like 150 pounds and just a beast. So rest in peace. She died last year.
I was gonna say, I didn't think y'all had her around anymore, but I was there when you first got her. I remember. And a beast. I saw that thing grow in like 8 months, and it was scary. It was a little
scary. Too sweet and scary. She was a good guard dog when we would take her for walks. So I felt like a gangster when I took her for a walk. I'm like, what? Say, son. See this? See this?
Hey, somebody run up on me right now. For real. Somebody run up on me right now.
I wish someone would. She would get real.
Hey, real quick. Myron Williams, 89. Shout out. I think it's supposed to be Jackie's 91. Gigi Fultz. Sergio. My mom jumped in the building. My mom, Patty McDowell. Hey, Jeff. My mom did like 3 sessions with Jeff and said, "Get me the fuck out of here." She said, "I'm done." She literally called me and said, "I hope Jeff isn't upset, but I was about to die. I cannot go back and do." Shout out in the building. Catching him a Mac, episode 10. I'm sitting with the one and only Frank, Jeff Perez, Perez Virtual Fitness. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. I want to go off the vegan talk onto this. My wife had this question, and I truly don't know, but it's a big thing we're against. What is y'all's take on GNC type of products? Because Jeff, I know that you were probably someone back in the day with the protein shakes, the protein powder, just like me, that big black one that was like a weight gain 1800 or some shit like that made you feel like you were constipated for 3 days and then you passed the country in a night. But me and my wife are just so against that. I can tell y'all, for our energy to go to the park, we both drink a green tea with a local honey. And that is literally what gets me fueled to go. We like tomorrow, not tomorrow, I'm going to be hungover tomorrow, but like Sunday, we go to OP. It's pretty much a 3-mile walk, but we do this hill. And in the hill, I try to go 20 times up and down. I'd say with the verticalness on it, those 20 times could easily add maybe an extra mile. I do all this off drinking a green tea with local honey. There's so many people out there that think they need this explode, this pre-workout, so they can get juiced up and go for it. But I don't think that's the way. What is y'all's take on like GNC type of products?
If it ain't natural, man, we ain't gonna put it in the body. You know what I mean? Anything that is, if there's an ingredient on there that you cannot, like, you don't even know how to pronounce it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, you're like reading. You're like Clorox. It's kind of like when I read names here on Instagram. I'm like, Candice 818. You know, like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Or warning labels. You know what I mean? Like
warning, heart failure. Oh,
that didn't
cardio.
May cause anal leakage.
Oh my God, for real. Yeah, don't need any of that.
What is an all natural type of workout that y'all use? Kind of like I said, the green tea is perfect for me. I feel juiced up off of. My wife will throw her green tea bag in mine, so I kind of almost double bag it a little bit. But I feel juiced. What is y'all's startup to a workout?
I guess mine personally, I like drinking black coffee in the morning, or I'll make like kind of like a latte, like with some soy milk.
Okay.
But right afterwards, I take like a little scoop of beet powder.
Beet powder.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
100% beets. That's all it is. I don't like really eating beets because I don't really know how to cook them well. But the powder, I just go the easy route, and that's like a nitric oxide, like natural.
Wow. Your body know how to break it down and use it.
It's gonna.
Do you feel juiced up? Do you feel the energy from it?
Yeah, you feel the energy.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it's like a muscle. Like you feel your muscles like pumping. They're engaged. Like there's more oxygen flowing through the body with that. So it's like I said, beets are a natural nitric oxide producer. So it's like. That's what I enjoy doing for my workouts. I just recently started doing. I read about it, and I like it a lot. Yeah.
What about you, Frankie?
I'm gonna put it back on food. Like I noticed when the first time I went vegan, this was before I got pregnant with Audrey. I was vegan for almost 2 years, and I remember like after like the 3rd week of being a vegan and getting through like some of those things out of my body. I remember just being like, get the up, you know what I mean? And it's like, I would show up for kickboxing, and I remember one of my students was like, girl, what pre-workout are you on? And I'm like, I'm just ready to go.
Excuse me, Frankie, who is your cocaine dealer? I'm just asking. Just, do you have a number?
God, really, it's Mother Earth, really. But to get me up in the morning and just like a stimulant, I usually go with yerba mate tea, and I sweeten it with coconut sugar. So yerba mate tea is that's my thing. That's my favorite in the whole wide world. I'll do coffee when I run out, and I use coconut sugar in my coffee, but that's pretty much all I do when it comes to those things. But I will say, when you eliminate poor food, or you change your diet from a fast food diet to a junk food diet, all the way to like a more plant-based or whole foods kind of diet, you're gonna find your energy is gonna kick up. Also, because I work out almost every day, you have the endorphins and you have the energy. Like, you know, when you start working out, you get more energy. People think if I work out, I'm tired. No, so like, I don't really do pre-workouts anymore. I remember a long time ago, I used like a GNC workout, and I was like, let's go. And my lips were itching and burning at the same time. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I really thought I was on a drug. And I was like, this can't be legal. This can't be legal. So I was like, yeah. And you and me are like, you know, we're very hyperactive people. You know, Corey's a hyperactive person. I am too. So taking those kinds of pre-workouts is like awful for a person who's already naturally hyperactive. So yeah. So my thing is yerba mate tea. So I do tea.
It's crazy for me because my wife knows it. Jeff, I'm just like you, man. I drink black coffee, Starbucks, Pike Place. That is my shit. But I do the same thing. I brew, you know, black coffee. Just when I do running and stuff, I don't know what it is, or really like a vigorous workout. It's the same reason why I have to have a piece of toast with the peanut butter. My wife eats a Greek yogurt with like some organic blueberries and stuff. It kind of chops up in my stomach when I'm running. Same with like, I don't feel the best like I do with the green tea. The green tea feels just more, it's not as heavy, I guess, like in my stomach as like black coffee. I know, Jeff, you're not doing sometimes real high intensity stuff right for the black coffee. If you're doing more just like weights and stuff like that. I always stick with that mentality of like no dairy, but I just remember that from football. The coaches would tell you, don't eat cereal before you come to the morning practice. You're going to throw up. And my wife has always been like, you don't want a Greek yogurt or a smoothie? And I'm like, nope, I'll be burping the whole fucking time. I won't feel good. Like, nah. And she's always like, how the hell do you make it off a piece of toast with peanut butter? And I'm like, I don't know. But it's very weird how you can push your body. I just think so many people don't know how far you can push your body. I don't think people understand the potential your body has.
Oh, yeah.
I think y'all could speak to that, about the potential your body truly has. You've got chambers you can unlock at any time.
Yeah. There's all these energy sources that you haven't tapped into when you start working out. Like, I will say, when you know you hit your limit, that's when your muscles and your body start shaking uncontrollably and you feel like you're going to puke. That's a body shock coming on. But if you haven't gotten to that place or any place close to it, then you still have fuel in the tank. Yeah. I will also say that body shocks are usually like once when you like, and that usually happens to somebody who's never worked out or hasn't worked out in a really long time. So you could have a body shock hit you, and once you get through it, then the next time you work out and it's just as hard or it's even harder, that body shock is not likely to come back. It's like a one-time thing. So if you're thinking about working out and you're ready to go at it all the way, just know that a body shock may hit you if you're going too hard, too fast, too much. And without the right and proper fuel in you, you can't come out off a burger. You just can't do it. This is not going to work.
Yeah. And then that's me. Like I said, like the wifey is just shocked sometimes, but I've just built up, I think, that stamina to where I know what's in store for me, and I know what it takes to make it through that. I want to talk to y'all more about Perez Virtual Fitness. There's a lot of people at home that have put on the quarantine 20, the quarantine 50, the quarantine 80. It's scary. You're stuck at home. The fridge is right here, man. Let me tell y'all, my biggest vice is chips. I cannot get away from chips. We just picked up these Buffalo Ranch chips. They're from New York. We got them at Central Market. Ooh. Sheesh. Let me tell you, if that bag ain't already gone, it's going to be gone tonight. How can someone get started right now that maybe is overweight but is scared of just jumping full in? What is maybe what is maybe a recommendation for someone to slowly jump into it? The fridge opens up 15 times a day. The food is there. A lot of people are scared to go to gyms, because you got to wear a mask the whole time. That's hard to breathe out of. Do y'all have any tips or advice for people that are trying to get started?
Well, baby steps is something that you can never like push away. You have to accept the fact that any goal you set for your body or your health, it's all about baby steps. You cannot take leaps because there is a great chance of failure. And what's crazy is a lot of the times in fitness and changing your way of life, there's going to be failures along the way, but you have to want your health. You have to want your goals more than you care about being a failure. Like that has to be number one. Number two, what we've had and what we've seen as far as like a pattern in people who have signed up with us, we offer a couple of services. One of our services is a consultation where we just set that up and you talk to one of us, either him or me, and we just talk about whatever it is that you think your problems are, and we just talk about it. Some people, vocalizing your issues is a lot better than holding it in. And I think sometimes when you speak out and speak life into whatever your problem is, if you have somebody who's not yelling at you, we're just supportive and we're showing you a different direction or giving you another option. Sometimes that's a really great baby step. Another option, and this is what we've seen happen more constant or consistently, people have gotten meal plans, personalized, customized meal plans.
Oh, wow.
Where we do a consultation and a questionnaire where we actually ask you every single thing about your food personality, because what we've seen other professionals do is they just throw a meal plan at you. They don't find out what you're allergic to. They don't find out your favorite foods to eat. They don't find out your favorite veggies. They don't find out your favorite cheat meals. They just give you a blank or a generic meal plan and say, here, use this and go. A lot of people do well with instruction and direction, especially if they had no clue before. But when you get to sit down and talk with one of us and we actually customize a meal plan that fits your lifestyle, your from when you wake up to when you go to bed, that whatever job you have, we try to cater a meal plan that fits your needs, your life, and your goals to make it work. And I want to say last month there was about 4 women who signed up for meal plans, and out of that 4, 3 of them ended up saying, you know what, let me jump on your live classes and your replays and your library. So that way, that was kind of like a gateway for them to get with us with training. So the meal plans are always a good step. And then there's people who have been in fitness before, but because of the gyms closing down, they don't want to join our group classes. Jeff will actually do a consultation, or I'll do a consultation, and we'll set up an actual fitness program for them based on what.
For one-on-one?
Well, no, we do virtual one-on-one training, but if they don't even want us in their corner, like let's say they live in an apartment and there's a gym there, one of our clients has those means. And so Jeff, what we'll do is we'll say, give us a video of wherever your space is, or take a picture of equipment that you have, and we'll write out a program.
Build the workout around what you have available to you.
Yes.
Wow, I like that.
So we're trying.
I fucking like that. I would have never thought about that with building a virtual fitness company. I would have never thought about, show me your setup and I can show you what you can do with your setup. Yeah. I like that. Wow, that's cool. That consultation sounds so important because you're right. You just don't want to jump into something where someone is just directing you to do this, 15 on this and this. It sounds like, from what I've seen from y'all, it sounds like y'all build a relationship with each one of y'all's clients.
Yeah. That's honestly where I think that's probably what may set us apart from a lot of other online training things, is because right now we're small. We're like a mom and pop's kind of situation. Yeah. But we genuinely give a shit. Yeah, like we want to know our members. We want to know what it is that their weaknesses are, what their ailments are, whatever it is that's just not working for them in their lives, that's whatever goals they're trying to achieve. We want to be there. We want to be supportive. For our meal plans and our fitness program, we check in with them every week. So they get a follow-up text message, and if the text is like, girl, I messed up. I was at my cousin's this weekend. We ate this. I drank that. Then I always follow up with like, well, do you want to talk You know what I mean? And that's part of the program for that. So there's no extra fee with the follow-ups or anything like that. That's built into the program. So I'm just gonna do a quick little what is it called, where you plug. If y'all want to see our services like in your face, just go to perezvirtualfitness.com.
Yes.
We have right there, and everything's listed there for that. We may have to jump off and jump back on our phone because our iPad is dying because I was watching it while I was baking today.
Oh, no problem. Jump off. I'll bridge the gap real quick. And no, do your thing real quick.
Okay, we'll do that now. Okay, we'll jump off. We'll be right back.
No, go for it. I love that because that's very true. Like I said, I'm just talking. Y'all jump back on. But I really like that because that's very true. What they said. You want to be able to have that. You want to be able to have that relationship with someone that is going to bring you to your fitness goals, to the end point. It's like a teacher that you like really believed in that ended up pushing you to be that businessman or that math teacher or whatever. It seems like there's always those certain people in your life that that seems like they were more than just your teacher, more than just your trainer. And I think that's what Jeff and Frankie really speak true to is they're building a relationship with you and wanting to see you accomplish those goals, not just wanting to see the money deposited into their bank account. So I love that. Once again, Catch on Mac, episode 10, the one and only Perez Virtual Fitness in the building. Y'all can go to www.perezvirtualfitness.com if y'all want to get started. If you're ready to get started on your fitness journey. Got a couple more questions for them. They were having some trouble. Frankie, when you jump back in, I hope you're ready for this one because I need to know more about this one. But fuck it, we'll play some music. Turn this shit up. We playing Drake today because the sixth God blessed us. He gave us brand new music. We got a brand new leak from him, Intoxicated. Supposedly Chris Brown could be on it. I don't know. Might be on my Twitter. Let's check it out. And we found out what the album's going to be called. Certified Lover Boy. I hope I'm right on that. I didn't put that in work. I really hope I'm right on that. I don't know, man. We'll find out. I had to throw on the OVO. Okay, how do you do this virtual? We're gonna get into that right now. Let's get them back in here, man. Great conversation. Rachel, Ryan, Ryan, what's going on, man? Hey, Rachel in the building. We got Sal, Nick Trey in the building. Scan 2315. Jeff and Frankie are back in here. Perez Virtual Fitness, Catch on Mac, episode 10. My mom just had a great question. How do you do this virtual? Is it easy to log onto your laptop to do, especially for people like me that's not so tech savvy? Because that is a big thing. That's definitely a big thing from maybe some people that aren't like us. I mean, I know everything and anything about social media. I've got my Mac right here. I mean, I know how to use things. But what would you say for people that are scared about doing like a virtual, not in-person workout because they aren't so tech savvy?
Well, we've got about 40 something members right now, and everyone is different. And all setups, like let's say somebody sends me a message and they say they want to sign up. Well, there's like this kind of a protocol that we go through where I inquire, I need your phone number first because that's kind of how I communicate. Well, that is how I communicate. And then I encourage them to download the Zoom app and the Vimeo app. And Vimeo has our library of over 100 workouts, and we keep uploading new workouts. Yeah, we keep uploading new workouts every week. And then our Zoom, a lot of people are very familiar with Zoom. So what's really cool is you don't have to be tech savvy at all. You just tell me if you want me to send the invite to your phone or your email address. And every day before class, at least an hour before class, you'll receive a text message and there will be a link. You tap the link and boom, you're in the workout. So we do all the hard work and we pay all the extra fees so that way it can be easy for our members.
Nice.
Yeah, and then after the workout's over, let's say you're like, well, I can't make any of the lives because of my schedule. Well, we always send replays. And those replays are accessible for at least 5 days from recording. So if you don't, we're trying to make sure it's convenient. And
that is so cool. I like that. That's so dope.
right, man.
That's cool. I wouldn't have even thought about that, of having a workout, like something that you could, if you were like, oh man, I didn't see him do this step or something like that, you could replay it for multiple days and learn the technique, learn the motion and stuff. That's really cool. So it's ultimately not just like this. One-on-one, y'all could be showing me to do what I got to do. I could go back and watch the workout again in y'all's library, in y'all's catalog, basically.
Ooh, sorry. We couldn't
No,
switch to the phone. Sorry. Go ahead, though.
No worries. No. I think that's really cool. So today, someone wanted to get started with Perez Virtual Fitness. What would y'all recommend to someone maybe like my mom wanted to get started today? What would y'all recommend doing?
I would say just, hit us up. You have my Instagram name. Just hit me up in the DMs. On Facebook, PMs. If you have my number, call me. Go to the website. There's links that you can click that will send us an email. And we'll reply to you and get you set up from there. Everything always starts, once I get that message, it's always like, okay, well, please give me your number so I can start your introduction. We actually just set up prorated fees because we try to get everyone to start at the beginning of the month. But now we're able to set it up, like let's say somebody wants to sign up this weekend and do the last 2 weeks of the month. Well, there's a fee that we've incorporated in for the last 2 weeks. And then when the month is over, then you can start at the general fee.
With the full on, got you.
And with our membership, with the live and the replays in the library, we also incorporate the kickboxing in the park as part of their membership. So that way they can actually have us face to face in person, but socially safe, social distancing safe. So the last kickboxing in the park, we had like 35, 36 people, and we were all like 10 feet apart from each other.
Yeah, I saw y'all, and I really like that. I really like the fact too that it seems like, and I don't want to jump on this too much because I've just talked about it so fucking much, but I really love the fact that y'all have really stayed true to the quarantine process. Like you said, y'all's number one goal is keeping your children, your daughters safe. And I don't know what is so tough for some people that, and I don't want to speak on other people's families. I don't know other people's situations, but I really like and appreciate that it seems like you two have taken this quarantine and pandemic and fucking global virus so seriously. From everything that I've seen, y'all's kickboxing classes, like you said, completely spread out. You're practicing the safest possible, but at the same time, you have a business to run. That's what it comes down to. Frankie, I got something fun for you because when I first started seeing this was wild. And I think I'm going to use this to kind of wrap it up. We're going to plug the company again. Shout out Bori Sua Dream 1. I'm sorry if I fucked that up.
Boricua.
But shout out Rachel Ryan. Just so many people that jumped in the show today. They're loving what y'all are doing. How did the twerking classes start? Just I need to know about this. So I got to know, and I got to know Jeff's take from it because some of the classes I've seen, it has a very sexual take on it. I saw one where you were lap dancing Jeff, showing other people. But I like this. I like this because it's so hard for so many people to step out of their box and be uncomfortable. Okay, just what? How did this start? Just break this down.
Okay, it started when I was working at another gym, and all I taught was strength training and kickboxing, and I was fighting at the time because I was trying to do MMA, and I honestly wanted to be a fighter, but then I was like, I like my face.
I could see that though. I could see you doing it.
And it hit me that like I didn't feel very feminine anymore, and so things changed, and I met this woman who runs a program called Vegas Stiletto Fitness, and that's the slow version of dancing, slow dancing, chair dancing for your spouse, for your partner. And I got so into it because it just really made an impression on me, a positive impact. And, you know, he doesn't mind being my guinea pig on some of my routines or all my routines.
Yep, I've seen the videos. I've seen the videos. They're saucy. They are saucy.
Most of the time, he's my bartender. He's my bouncer for private parties, and I really like it because, you know, he's my partner. So I'm grateful that he's very supportive of that sexual side of fitness. And A lot of women want to feel sexy, and a lot of women lose that sexy in mundane lifestyle routine. And that's the best thing about Vegas Stiletto Fitness is like you can still be a mom and still be a sexy ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be 80 years old thinking, oh, I wish I did this. Like that's where my mentality is. I don't want to like look back and be like, dang, I wish I did this. I wish I danced for my husband. I wish I did. My whole thing is I don't want him looking at anybody but me. So as long as I can keep my body moving the way he wants to look, and that's my job as a wife. That's one of my jobs as a wife is to make sure he likes what he comes home to, and he has options as far as like, you know, babe, dance for me. You know what I mean? Well, you want me to dance for you? You know,
so, you know the Jamie starts to flow. The music slows down.
Involve alcohol, so it's not cold. I usually start off with.
You never know.
Yeah, it always is involved. And then the twerking thing came because I am the type of person, if I hear a song on, the first thing to start moving is my butt. Like, I can't help it. I starts to move. And then I started teaching a class because I had to fill in for somebody. And I've always played around with it. I think I've been twerking since I was 14, you know, house parties and stuff like that. It was called Scrub the Ground. It was called other things back then, but it's twerking now. And once I taught class, I came home the next day. I woke up and I was so sore. And I was like, stop. Like, these were on fire. I also started to see these chisel out more. Out of all of the formats I've taught, I get the most quad and hamstring workout cardio-wise with twerk classes. And then before I knew it, women were like wanting me to teach them private classes, asking me to have parties, hiring me. And I was just like, wow, like I guess this is something I do now. And I freaking love it. Like, it does seem like that's not I don't think twerking is sexual. I think the VSF thing that I do, that's more sexual. It's definitely designed around sex. But the twerking for me, I don't see sex in it.
Twerking's almost like a skill. Like it's almost like a talent what some of these women can really do. They do a split and one cheek moving like separately. Wow, it's a full-on show.
I do that. It's a solid back, booty, leg work for sure. But I want to say,
I'm trying to the wifey out. Laura, you're going to twerking class. You're going to man, we're getting this. Popping.
She come to twerk on me. That sounded wrong, but she can't twerk on me too. But the thing is, a lot of women, we have this side of us where we're working all the time. We mom, we this, we that. And some of us just want to go dumb. You know, we want to just get savage and ratchet and just say, bitch this and F that. And that is like the safe place. Twerk, there's like this unwritten rule that we are each other's bitch and we got each other's back in this.
Hey!
So it's definitely a come together, like get savage on it. Girls, we like to go to the bathroom together. We like to go bra shopping together. It just makes sense when you get a bunch of women in a room twerking, we twerk on each other and it's not sexual. This my bitch. I'm her bitch.
No, I like that because, you know, one thing that people don't realize is things like that. I have a friend that's a gymnast. And he posts a lot of pole dancing videos nowadays. But he's a guy, and he was I forgot where he went to college, but he was part of the gymnastics and cheerleading team. He is badass.
Yeah.
At our gym, it's one of my good friends from high school. But I see him do the pole dancing videos, and you would think like a man pole dancing, you know, to regular people, it's like, really? That workout looks wild. And
crazy.
You're working videos, y'all are sweating like crazy.
You can't show up with makeup. Can't.
But I think what I really like about you doing that, Frankie, is I really love what you said, that you're right. So many women that have children and have families and been married for 20 years, you start to lose this sexuality in your relationship. You know, fortunately, like for you and Jeff, or for me and my wife, been together for 9 years. Y'all been together for like 2008, right? 12 years. Or if not, the anniversary's coming up. But luckily we haven't lost that sexuality. Y'all haven't lost that, but so many have. And I think that's so cool that you're not only helping someone get into physical shape, but like get into sexual, like a sexual mentality shape.
That confidence. building that confidence. It's like you lose weight, and what do you do with your body? You know what I mean? Like you're like, I just got this new car, I don't know how to drive it. So that's kind of like the beauty part of it. Like we can lift weights all day long, but when you start looking at yourself and you're like, well, I feel like I'm not moving, like in a feminine kind of way, whatever that means to someone, you know what I mean? And so like, yeah, it's just, you know, there's something about women wearing heels and drinking a little bit of alcohol and getting a little frisky, you know, on whomever they come home to. So it's important to have that as a woman, I feel like, just because it's not even just for him, it's also for yourself on the inside.
But Jeff, I hate to throw this out there. I mean, you're not opposed to this. I mean, I can't see you being opposed to this, you know? So, I mean, you know?
No, I mean, I'm happy that she knows the skills that she knows how to do, you know? Like
Jeff, if you were a husband, would you recommend your wife to go do something like this for husbands out there that are maybe cautious of their wives or, you know, their life partners learning these skills? Is this something you would recommend?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, they're in a safe environment, and like she said, it's like women building women. You know, like they're building their self-esteem. You know, they're able to kind of like let out a different vibe than they would normally let out with their family or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because they're in a comfortable area, like
Yeah.
and they're all looking to do the same thing. You know, but like I said, it's a safe place, and it's.
I'm gonna add on to that. A lot of us want to go out and see the lights and shake our booties with our girls, but we don't want to get hit on. We don't want to drink spilled on us.
Yes.
Stepping on our toes.
Yeah.
And these events, the stops and the VSFs, that's where you get to go have that nightlife without coming home feeling like this.
Yeah.
Or like somebody may have put you in a very sticky situation. Now you have to come tell your husband, this man, he did this. Like the one time.
He pushed up on me.
One time we were out at a club together, and this man straight up shelved my boob as he walked by, and I was like, "Hey!"
You're twerking and being sexual, but you're being sexual in a way that makes you feel good, not in a way that I'm a product that you can come take a piece of.
Boom! There it is. There it is. There's no, out the park.
No, I really like that, and like I said, I've seen your videos of the Vegas stiletto thing, and I've seen it. You know, the lights get. We might have lost. Oh, I don't know if we lost y'all real quick. Let's see if we can get y'all back in. Frankie's stuck with out the park. I maybe really hit it out the park. I don't know. See if we can get them back in. But what I was gonna say is I really like what Jeff and Frankie are talking about that. Yeah, it is that. Oh man, they left. Okay, we're gonna get them back in real quick. So we got to finish this up. Almost going on 2 hours. That happens. That's normal. Catching up with Matt, episode 10. Trying to come back. Okay, yeah. Jump back in, Frankie. I promise. We'll finish this. We'll finish this up for y'all. Once again, Catch Up with Matt, episode 10. Perez Virtual Fitness is in the building. If y'all want to get your fitness journey started today, if y'all ready to get to it, if you gain that quarantine 20, 30, 50, 80, I hope not quarantine 80. It's only been 6.5 months, so I'm praying to God y'all have not gained that quarantine 80, because that's wild. 80 pounds, 6. I mean, I don't know. It could be possible. I don't know. But if y'all are trying to get started on your fitness journey, and you're scared to go to the gym, you're scared to be around people, Jeff and Frankie offer a great service. PerezVirtualFitness.com. That's where y'all can go today to be able to take advantage of the services they're giving. Like I said, they do a consultation. They get to know you. They get to know what you like to eat. Okay, let me invite you. I'm going to invite you real quick. Let me see. How do I? Yeah, go live. Okay, here we go. We're going to bring them back in real quick. Okay.
I'm back.
Hey, are you on your regular phone now?
Yeah.
Hey. I was just telling the people right now how they can get started. PerezVirtualFitness.com. For the people that have gained the quarantine 20, 30, 80. For the people like me that are still scared to go to the gym, don't want to mask up at the gym, they can take advantage of y'all's virtual classes. Jeff, so how does this work? Is it one-on-one virtual training as well, if that is what you want?
We offer that too. The most popular thing that we offer is the group training.
Okay.
And And nobody can see you if you don't want them to see you, but I get to see everybody. So I can at least check for him. He does strength training classes with, if you have dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, this is your class. If you don't, we show you how to work out with a backpack and books.
I've seen that. I saw that. I really liked that. That was cool. I saw that.
And then I do all the cardio stuff. So
like the KB classes that you're doing.
Yeah, the butts and guts and the cardio and core class, and that's pretty much kickboxing and all those. Yeah, and then we also do offer personal training, and right now we have 3 clients that we train virtually. So it's working out, and we're growing. We're like next month, I feel like we're going to hit the goal that I had set when we first started it. So I'm very excited. Yes. A lot of support from a lot of amazing people like yourself and, of course, our members. So
congrats. Like I said, I'm so happy for y'all. I've known y'all for so long. Lives go in such different directions that, God, we didn't even live that far away from each other not too long ago. But it's tough. It really is. But I'm glad that we've always stayed in touch. I'm glad that, like I said, I've watched y'all, grow into this Perez Virtual Fitness. I've seen the journey. And like you said earlier, it's genuine. For people that are wondering, we're going to end this real quick. Me and you and Jeff, us 3, huge hip hop, huge R&B fans. 2020 has blessed us with amazing music. 2019 sucked. 2020's been crazy. Who are y'all vibing with right now? Well, what's a vibe in the Perez household? Lil Baby, The Weeknd, Drake, Roddy Ricch.
The Weeknd. I want to say Audrey came about because of The Weeknd.
Oh man.
We are
my boy.
Yes. I will say from the bottom of my heart to the top of my head, it's always. I was just telling my sister-in-law this. I am a Weezy fan till I die. Like, I think I love Jay-Z. Please don't get it twisted. But Weezy F, baby, please say the baby. Like,
you know me. You don't even ask about that.
I was telling her about the time we all went to a concert together and we snuck in some joints in our ties. Y'all ties? Remember y'all had ties?
Yep.
And we rolled little joints and we stuck them in the corner. Yeah. For all of y'all at home wanting to go to concerts, you take your greens with you. You got to wear a tie, and you got to stick it in that little triangle at the bottom.
Jeff went with me to my first Lil Wayne concert ever. Jeff, remember in Austin at that little tiny gymnasium? Yeah. We were sitting right there in the row. Man, we got so lifted. Me and Jeff had at least 4 or 5 glizzies for that entire drive up there, the show. Man, we've had some good memories. I forgot about that. The one we went to was the one with T-Pain, and T-Pain hurt himself in the golf cart accident.
He broke his tooth out.
And he didn't show up. And the first song they did was Got Money, and I was so disappointed because it ain't Got Money without Pain and Wayne, So, man, I like that. Jeff, one thing I remember about you, man, and I got the song right here, and that's what I'm going to cue up for our shot. I got it ready for you. You loved this song. Bro, you loved this mixtape. Dedication 3. You were fucking on fire with Dedication 3. I'm going to drop this for us. Y'all ready to take a shot real quick?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Once again, Catching Up with Mac, episode 10. I am joined by the amazing, wonderful, fucking just genuine ass people. Jeff and Frankie Perez Virtual Fitness. For real, I thank you so much for spending 2 hours with me on the show, man. I loved it.
Totally fun. We'll do it again.
I told y'all gonna have a good time, and we are doing it again. I'm bringing all the guests back around, so be ready. Be ready. All right, I'm gonna pour it up. Here we go. Oh, but I gotta get the song on. This is Jeff's shit right here. Hold on. I'm trying to do this without spilling shit. Let me see. Hold up. I know this Jeff shit.
Dramatic.
Stunning Drake and Wayne, man. I remember Jeff couldn't get enough of this track back in the day, man.
I'm a rapper,
First finger, you'll tell it, he's so All right, once again, Catching Up with Mac, episode 10, the one and only Perez Virtual Fitness. Thank you. Get y'all shots up. Thank you. Cheers.
Every other thing. I'm part of the choir. It's the motto that my brothers sing. Cash is the right now. Women are post game. Money over bitches.com. Check the domain. It's coming too soon. Album on the way. People ask me if I pray. I say yeah once in a blue moon. Oops, I mean a rainbow.
Oh, you know, we taste the Jameson with Jameson. I mean, whatever, you know. And just so y'all know, I wanted to make sure, you know, this is a fitness thing. I don't want people to think that we mixing this with Coke or this and that. No. The Jamie is straight. Okay, we're going to keep it real fitness in this. It's straight.
Great.
Once again, I really appreciate y'all jumping on the show. Thank you so much. 2 hours of content. Y'all gave me some amazing clips that I can drop back to people and, you know, get to bring more light to y'all's business. One more time, can y'all please drop your business? Give it a little plug one more time on the show.
Perez Virtual Fitness.com.
Yep.
You can follow us on Instagram.
Can we stop one more time? Y'all were almost in sync.
I didn't hit the sand.
Did y'all like? Come on, come on.
We're on almost every platform. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and then we have our website, and it is PerezVirtualFitness.com. Hit us up. We're here for you guys, and we're here for your health, more important, and then the body, the fitness that comes with it. So please check us out. Tune in. We're always putting up new content on our Instagram and our Facebook. We're working on our YouTube. It's just a lot of platforms, but we got great workout ideas, a lot of motivational things on our pages. So please check us out. Follow us. We also do contests and we give away money. What?
Yep. Yeah, for y'all that don't know, right here, follow right here. I think it's Frankie Misfit Perez. That's the Instagram. I think yours is Jeff P.
1211.
1211. No one knows what any of those numbers mean, what the significance is. But in the early days of Instagram, no one knew what the hell to make as their name. But www.perezvirtualfitness.com for some of y'all that have gained the quarantine 20, 30, 80. I hope it's not 80. 80 pounds is wild in 6.5 months. That's wild. But if y'all still are taking advantage of the gym and y'all are wondering how to jump back into it, these two right here can truly lead you on your fitness journey to losing weight and feeling better about yourself. And that's a big thing about them. So I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're going out with some. Come on. Hey.
Baby.
All right. I will be talking to y'all after. Thank you so much for jumping in. I love y'all. Both of y'all.
Love you, Snack.
I'm on my elite shit. You can tell I'm real because I'm getting hood love and I ain't even street shit. Young angel,
Young lion, I'm done trying.
I'm just doing
Who better because I'm buying.
It's on me, everything
Where's the
is
bottom?
on me, and my girl is still down like she's fucking John B.
Hey!
Y'all
Y'all know this is the 10th episode, man. Catchin with Mac, episode 10. I was so fortunate to be blessed with the presence of Frankie and Jeff, Perez Virtual Fitness. www.perezvirtualfitness.com. If y'all want to get started on that fitness journey. Other than that, we vibing all night. We party. Wifey right here. It's time to turn up. Here we go. But I'm only being honest.
I'm swallowing the goose, got a model getting loose, and I never party unless I got some bottles in a booth. I just walk up on scene. I don't gotta take this. I'm just having patience because I want it to make sense. White cup.
Oh, so last people jumped in, so I didn't even see this. Manos J23, thank you for jumping in. My mom and Jeff went to Vegas. I talked about that earlier, so yes. Awesome show. I loved it. Biggie Paul jumped back in. Hey! I love it, man. Thank you so much. Bring me the show. I need to smoke. Back next Friday. Got another great guest for y'all, man. It's gonna be a good time. Catch on back. Episode 10. We out.